What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, typically, I don't do this. I don't start a video. Anybody that laces up a pair, I usually give them some form of credit just for lacing them up, being a part of the fight game, which is more than a lot of people have the heart to do. But in this case, it's a little bit different. So, Victor Ortiz was recently asked by TMZ cameras what he thought of Mayweather Maidana, and he's like, "Fuck them. They're both pussies." Talking about Mayweather and Maidana, they're both pussies. Now, Victor Ortiz is a fucking idiot. Straight up. You're calling two dudes that just had a courageous, valiant performance, whether you thought Maidana won, whether you thought Mayweather won. I'm not here to discuss that. It was a good performance by both. Maidana, we knew he wasn't going to outbox Floyd, so he did whatever he could to make it rough, to make it nasty, to make it ugly, and to look good in the score. And by looking good, I mean making it dirty and just rough. Mayweather, he being 37, he had to bring the dog out. You know what I mean? He kept a guy that outweighed him 165 pounds to 148, and he was able to back him up in spots. And it was just a good fight. So for Victor Ortiz to call both of them pussies, not to mention that both of these pussies stopped Victor Ortiz. Maidana made him quit. Floyd Mayweather hit him with those two-piece that KO'd him. And some people, oh, that doesn't count, Ego. Yes, it does. It's within the regulations of boxing. Victor Ortiz was trying to kiss and make up, and it was fight time. So if it's go time and you have your hands down, then oh well. You can call it a sucker punch, whatever you want. He's an idiot for having his hands down. Not to mention, I told you guys this in a previous video, didn't really elaborate. But now, since we're talking about Victor Ortiz, I'm going to elaborate. So he's going to be in the Expendables 3 on my boxing Instagram. Follow me at Boxing Ego. I made a meme about him a little while back, and all of a sudden he blocks me from Instagram because he got offended because he's a fucking quitter. So I guess he had to quit following me. Anyway, yeah, he had to block me. Like who does that? I make memes about Adrian Broner, Mayweather, fucking Pacquiao, anybody, and he just can't take it. You know what I mean? When he can dish it out and call people pussies, but he can't take it when someone else makes a joke about him. And actually, the joke I made about him wasn't even that bad. You know what I mean? I've actually made worse jokes about other people on my boxing Instagram. But anyway, back to Victor Ortiz's delusional statements. You're calling Mayweather a pussy. You're saying Maidana's a pussy. And again, the video is on my boxing Instagram, and the link will be in the description of this video. So make sure you take a listen to it. Captured by the TMZ cameras. He's just an idiot, man. You lost your last 3 fights. You lost to Josecito Lopez, who was coming up in weight, and he broke your jaw, made you quit on the stool. Most recently, you lost to Luis Collazo, who ruined your comeback aspirations, and he knocked you out within 2. You gave up in that. You didn't get back up. A lot of people thought you could get up, but you didn't get up. You just you sat there looking dumb, like you were at a fucking mosque praying. Mayweather two-pieced you, and before that, you had a tough war with Andre Berto, which you did win, and you did show some heart in that fight because you knocked each other down. Before that, you had a fight with Lamont Peterson, not much of a puncher. You knocked him down early, and it looked like you were going on to blow him out the water, and you let Lamont Peterson back into the fight. And Lamont Peterson, because he has heart, he actually shows heart, fought his way back into the fight, and he fought that fight to a draw. So what are you saying? How can you call Maidana a pussy, Mayweather a pussy, when you have a history of giving up? You lost 3 fights consecutively by way of TKO or KO. Instead of coming immediately back after you broke your jaw like a real man would do, like a real warrior would do, you decided to start dancing with the stars. Nobody want to see that bullshit. You can't even dance. Then you film the Expendables 3, and I'm not hating. You want more exposure, you want to get your money, that's cool. But when people know you from boxing, you kind of owe it to the fans because they're the ones that put you in any position to get on a TV show like Dancing with the Stars or to get in a Stallone movie like The Expendables 3. So again, I just think Victor Ortiz is highly, highly delirious, delusional, out of it. He also said recently before the Collazo fight that Maidana and Josito aren't on his level. He's like, yeah, you beat me, but 9 out of 10 times I beat them. It wasn't my night, but they're not on my level. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? How you gonna lose? That's like me and my partner playing Madden on PlayStation, and he beats me, blows me out of the water. It's like 21-0, and he skunks me, and I'm like, yeah, you beat me, but you're not on my level. How the fuck is someone not on your level when they win? Like, it doesn't, and they win convincingly. It doesn't make sense, man. I think the dude is really a basket case. Hopefully, I know there's bad blood between him and Brandon Rios. And at one point when the beef was first introduced to the public, I was like, nah, Victor Ortiz is just too big for Brandon Rios because he was fighting in the lower weight divisions. Nowadays, fast forward to the future, I will put my money on Rios because Rios is big. He's grown. And he has heart. You know what I mean? He's tough. He has a chin. He comes to bring it. And if you're battling and someone has a known quitter mentality or a lack of heart, then I'm always going to go with the person that almost always go with the person who showed that they're courageous and they battle adversity. Like Brandon Rios, he got dominated by Pacquiao, dominated, but he didn't give up. It didn't look like he didn't want to fight or like he was so frustrated. He was frustrated because he was getting tagged, but he didn't look like he mentally quit. He just wasn't on Pacquiao's level. He didn't have the skills to cut the ring off on Pacquiao, or he got so far behind he really couldn't do nothing. But I don't think he gave up. I just think he was outmatched. So at the end of the day, Victor Ortiz to me is just a joke. I really don't put him and give him a shot to beat any of the top welterweights. Keith Thurman, Sean Porter's, I mean, all those guys have battled adversity. You can say, oh, Keith Thurman hasn't really fought nobody, but he wants to fight them. And he showed heart, like in the Diego Chavez fight. So guys like Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Maidana in a rematch, Amir Khan, all those guys show more heart than Victor Ortiz. So for that reason alone, I would pick any of them to beat Victor Ortiz. And at this point, he's just a joke. Let me know what you guys think. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.